Charles Oliveira da Silva is a Brazilian professional mixed martial artist and Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner. He currently competes in the lightweight division in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, where he is a former UFC lightweight champion. Oliveira holds multiple UFC records, notably the most submission wins in the organization's history at 16, and most finishes at 19. As of August 22, 2022, he is number 1 in the UFC lightweight rankings, and as of October 24, 2022, he is number 7 in the UFC men's pound-for-pound rankings. Oliveira debuted at lightweight by defeating future UFC fighter Mehdi Baghdad in December 2008 at the first event of promotion, Kauai Arena. After that, he entered into another tournament at Korea Fight, where he defeated Daniel Fernandez and Eileen Silva via KO and TKO respectively. Oliveira submitted 3 opponents in a row over the next few months, including Bellator veteran Alexander Becerra, and won a split decision over Eduardo Pachu. Oliveira once again competed twice in one night in February 2010, defeating Rosanildo Rocha via submission, rear naked choke, in the first round, and Diego Battaglia via KO slam. Want to know about it in detail? Well, stay tuned till the end. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will talk about Charles Oliveira declines Dana White's offer to rematch Islam Makhachev, Conor McGregor reacts. Meanwhile, subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. That being done, let's start. Charles Oliveira won his first Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament in 2003 as a white belt, Sao Paulo State Championship in the junior division. In 2004, he won the Sao Paulo Championship again, the Copa Nação Jiu-Jitsu in 2005, and in 2006 he won on 16 medals. By 2007, he started to steer his career to focus on MMA. In January 2020, he fought a grappling super fight at the MMA event SFT 20 against Lucas Barros from Demian Maia Jiu-Jitsu. Oliveira and Barros fought with a jiu-jitsu gi in a cage under IBJJF rules. Charles won by decision. Former UFC lightweight champion Charles Oliveira has responded to rumors linking him to a fight with Conor McGregor by saying, "Let's go." The Brazilian, who lost to Islam Makhachev last month, is one of the top stars in the lightweight division and won the title by defeating Michael Chandler for the vacant belt at UFC 262 in 2021. The submission specialist defended the title against Dustin Poirier later that year, but was stripped of the belt this summer, having failed to make weight at UFC 274 for his bout with Justin Gaethje. A fight between Oliveira and McGregor has long been mooted, but as of yet has never come to pass. However, on social media this weekend, Oliveira replied to an account claiming the fight had been made by saying, "Wow, fine, let's go." Should the pair face off, McGregor would certainly have his work cut out for him. With an MMA record of 33-9-1, Oliveira is an elite grappler with excellent fitness and would present the exact type of problem which McGregor has struggled to figure out during his career. The Notorious hasn't set foot inside a UFC octagon in over a year since he suffered a nasty leg injury in a loss to Dustin Poirier last summer. Ambitions of a return in 2022 never came to fruition, but McGregor has since resumed training in Dublin in the past few weeks, suggesting a return to the UFC may not be too far away. In another social media post, however, Oliveira appeared to pour cold water on prospects of the fight happening soon, as when linked to a January fight, he claimed that he needed more time to rest before returning to training. Back at UFC 280, Charles Oliveira's reign as the UFC's lightweight king finally came to an end. He walked into Abu Dhabi as one of the pound-for-pound best fighters in mixed martial arts. Unfortunately, he ran into the seemingly unstoppable Islam Makhachev, with the start from Dagestan being the one to walk away as the new UFC lightweight champion. It served as a definitive showcase of what he can do inside the octagon as he ripped the belt away from the grasp of Do Bronx with relative ease. Many wondered what the next step would be for the Brazilian sensation after going through a chaotic gauntlet that saw him beat the likes of Tony Ferguson, Michael Chandler, Dustin Poirier, and Justin Gaethje in the space of just 2 years. As it turns out, according to his coach and manager Diego Lima, Oliveira was given the chance to compete against Makhachev in an immediate rematch at UFC 283. That event is going down in Rio de Janeiro, but unfortunately, it was a bit too soon for the former champ. When we went to face Makhachev, he showed a lot of interest in fighting in Rio. As soon as the fight was over at UFC 280, a week passed and UFC got in touch. They gave us the opportunity to fight in Rio. They've always been really good to us. We have a very good dialogue. It was up to us to accept it or not, Lima said. I talked a lot with Charles. He's not injured. It's just that there's emotional stress. He is far beyond the physical. Charles was the only fighter who faced top 5 opponents in the span of a year. The champions hide, they want to have one fight a year. Not Charles. It was very close to Rio de Janeiro, but it is a very short time. We prefer to give Charles a vacation more than deserved. The next step on this journey for Islam Makhachev will take place 1 month later than UFC 283, at UFC 284 in Perth. He'll defend the lightweight title for the first time against Alexander Volkanovski, who is making the shift up from featherweight. The Great is attempting to become the latest two-weight world champion in UFC history, whereas Makhachev could jump to the top of the pound-for-pound list with an emphatic win. Conor McGregor is confident he has the tools to defeat Islam Makhachev after watching today's UFC 280 event in Abu Dhabi. Makhachev, 23-1 MMA, collided with former lightweight champion Charles Oliveira, 33-9 MMA, in the headliner of today's pay-per-view event, with the promotion's coveted 155 pounds title up for grabs. Meanwhile, Islam Makhachev came into UFC 280 on a 10-fight winning streak, his latest being a first-round TKO victory over Bobby Green this past February. The highly anticipated lightweight title fight resulted in a second-round submission victory for Islam Makhachev, who stopped Do Bronx with a head and arm choke midway through the second frame. Shortly following the conclusion of the contest, former UFC lightweight champion Conor McGregor took to Twitter, where he shared the following assessment of the fight, this while stating his confidence that he could dethrone the newly crowned champion. "Nice fight, nice performance. I have built all the tools to beat this style now versus before. Experience versus shit. Face-breaking shots from clinch and baby brain batter shots from bottom. And the rest of my repertoire use no. Steel left leg, cannon backhand, wrist control. The thought of shutting down this system of fighting with my own developed system is quite intriguing to me. Whoever of them against, it's not personal. It's a skill evaluation and a fight, even through generations. The EMAFs, amateurs, a war of attrition to the box. The thought of shutting down this system of fighting with my own developed system is quite intriguing to me, whoever of them against. It's not personal, it's a skill evaluation and a fight, even through generations. The EMAFs, amateurs, a war of attrition to the box." McGregor concluded, "I have the system to hurt the style of fighting, guys, I am telling you. Bro is a shit, jocks. Fat mouth, shut your mouth, you done nothing tonight except go against father's wishes and run. It's not father's plan completed yet, pal. You know. Your people know and they talk about you." Conor McGregor is currently busy filming the remake of the cult classic Roadhouse, but is expected to return to the octagon sometime in 2023. So what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below. That's all for the day, guys. If you found this video interesting, make sure to hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update from us. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at the next one. Until then, peace.